Hi, I'm Brad with 626 Ohana, California, and today we are touring a 2-bedroom lock-off at the Boardwalk in DVC Villas. So let's go ahead and take a tour. First thing I walk into and you see is, well, we got a nice big closet. Sorry you guys can't see too well, hopefully you guys can see that better, but vacuum cleaner and mirror. Hello! I like those hooks down there because that makes it easier to hang up things when it's wet, because tonight it was kind of trying to rain, and same here. Well, that's nice. And let's see here. Oh, another closet. Hey, that's with the washer and dryer. Nice. Of course. And this is the main bathroom. So, nice little bathroom. There's the toilet if you want to know where it is. And we'll look at the lock off there. Let's do the shower test real quick while we're going through here. Oh wow, no pumps. They actually give you the product. But uh-oh, this could be an issue for me. Yeah, it's a little short. But hey, that's what we got. Alrighty, let's finish the bathroom. It's a nice bathroom. And this, of course, attaches to the main bathroom. Which, wow, that's a big closet in there. A lot of room. Got your safe there, laundry basket, ironing board, suitcase head. Well, that's nice. And Kim's already been here a little bit, so got a nice big another vanity, and of course the big tub. And let's go into the main bedroom. Okay, so we got a good sized bed, nightstands with USB ports on both sides and plug-ins, which that is nice to have. I like having those. There's a lot of drawers on those. It's nice, and the cupboards, nice and open up. And of course, this is looking back into the bedroom. You got these shades that close in case you want some more privacy. Okay, so I've got that, and then you got the other bed stand. Oh, that's interesting. The bed stands are different, but this one still's got plug-ins and USB ports, which is nice. So you got the cabinet TV, and of course you got some pretty good sized drawers. So there's 3 drawers in there. A nice little reading table and chair. And of course you got the balcony that you can go out to.
Hello.
You got the balcony. I'm going to be real quick because it's really humid out.
And stormy.
So from the bedroom, you got the kitchen. Looks like a good sized kitchen. A little bit smaller fridge and freezer, which is okay with us because we don't use it a whole lot. Okay, and of course we got good ends. Full size microwave, stove and oven. Okay, nice. It's a regular coffee pot and all your dishes and stuff such up in here, which is pretty nice. Oh, pots and pans up there. Nothing above the fridge. Okay, you got some more stuff down in there, and this must be where the utility, yes. Silverware and everything else are right there with the coffee. And you got the dishwasher, sink, nice. And then you got over there, you got a nice kitchen table, a little breakfast nook, I guess is where you put it, main TV, and dresser there, which got quite a few spots, another chair, another exit to the balcony, and the area where Hayden's sitting on the couch, which will turn out into a bed, and we'll show that here to you right now. Okay, this is what the bed looks like, pulled out. A lot of room actually in here. Pretty completely pulled out. I moved the coffee table, which was nice and simple. The roll was easy. And here's the view of the room with everything pulled out. A lot of room, even with the bed pulled out. And just like that, Hayden's back to laying on the bed, on the couch. All right, and it's got a nice area there. Now this, of course, attaches back into another 1-bedroom standard suite. So you got your living room, couch that comes out as a bed, and a fold-out bed in here. Well, that's cool with Dumbo. And so you got a couple more USB ports up there by the TV and plugins, but no light on this one. So this is going to be the second one, which is also a normal studio. With that, bed folds out. Maybe a queen size bed. There, mirror, and a nice cupboard. Oh, that's a nice drawers. There, that open up. That's nice. Cool. All right. And as any studio, of course, you got a small microwave. Oops, paper utensils and such up there. Got all your microwave and stuff, coffee pot, coffee, and of course this smaller mini fridge right there. A small entryway. And the bathroom. Well, kind of bathroom. So this is external from the bathroom. So you got this, the big closet. Good sized bathroom. And the bathroom and toilet are a normal tub and shower, which again, yep, it's a little tight for me. So Kim and I are going to be here for 4 full days. We'll let you know what the beds feel like and everything else, and let you know at the end of the video how we like it. So right now it's going to be 4 days later. Okay, so you can tell we're back. We're not at the room, and Kim didn't do the room tour with me. There were some weird reasons that went on. But she has a lot of thoughts on the rooms. So let's go ahead and get into it.
We stayed in a 2-bedroom lock-off villa.
Yeah, so there's the lock-offs, and then there's the ones that don't have lock-offs.
So those are dedicated rooms.
So these two bedrooms, you got to be a little bit aware there might be a little bit differences between them. So we'll get a little bit into that. So let's start with the living room area.
Okay, so when you first walk in, the whole living room kitchen area, it looks really big.
Yeah, it really felt like it really opened up, that you had a lot of room, a lot of space. I think it's nice. I really like that part. And talking about the kitchen, I kind of like the kitchen design. But there is going to be a caveat to this. If you want to cook a lot, there's not a lot of counter space in there.
Yeah, so if I were doing like a big Thanksgiving meal, I might think that could get a bit crowded.
Yeah, and there's like a really small one right against the wall counter. But really for us, what we use it for,
it doesn't matter.
No, it worked perfectly. Everything was great. We really liked the kitchen size. I was fine with it. I felt like it didn't take up so much room that it ate into the living area, which was great. So from there, let's go ahead and go into the living room area. This is obviously where you got different sleeping arrangements, different things going on.
When you first get into the living room, there's kind of the entryway, and it has a lot of hooks and racks and things for backpacks, jackets. So it's kind of a nice place to get that out of the way without getting into your living space.
Yeah, that's a really big positive, especially Florida, rain, you know it's going to happen, is to have those things all hung up. I hung up my backpack in one area, I can hang up the raincoats and everything in another area. It's just great to have that. Let's talk about the living room. So walking into the living room, we always said it had a lot of space, and I really liked the way the dining area was. They had that counter kind of breakfast nook area, but let's get to one of my favorite areas, which is the tech area. The TV had a nice swing, so you could actually pull it out and adjust it, and then you also could get to the back I/O, which is like the HDMI ports and whatnot, if you wanted to plug something in, which we've seen in a couple rooms that has been starting to get blocked off. Another great thing is there is a DVD player, so I guess if you want to play DVDs, it's an option that's there. Also, with that bed pulled out, there was a lot of rooms in the living room. I felt like you could still walk around. I could go have my coffee in the morning on the table without having to run into everybody and everything else, which is great. But the bed is, your normal stand-up, pull-out bed. Not the most comfortable thing in the world, so if you're an adult, your back you may feel a little bit more in the morning than as a teenager that's limber.
Okay, but one of the things about DVC, don't forget you can call downstairs to mousekeeping, and they can bring you a foam pad, like mattress topper, that can go there. So that's kind of a tip if you get into the rooms and you find those uncomfortable.
Yeah, and then other thing with the living room that I guess this is a negative, and this is the negative of the lock off, is since you got those double swing doors, that we had a chair that kind of always had to be moved to close the door off from the other room and everything else. It's kind of a negative of those. So it's just kind of awkward, I guess is the way to put it.
For the rooms, I felt like there were small desks. There wasn't a lot of desk space. In the second bedroom, they had the pull-down bed that had a table on it. So if it was out, it was just a table. If not, the table kind of folded up and you put down the bed. That pull-down bed was really hard to get down. We had the cast member who brought up the luggage help us show us how to take that down. He's like, this isn't the easiest thing. So even Disney admits that's a little bit of more work.
And then when you have it down, obviously you have 2 chairs to deal with that are not there. It's kind of I guess an awkward, just felt really awkward. And there was no light in that bed either. Like we had at the Poly where you can turn on the light where the kids can have their own light on and everything else.
So if they want to read something or, it just lay there quietly and just kind of have a little light, there's not that option.
Yeah.
So I felt like the bed was really comfortable. I thought it was really soft. I'm finding some of the new Disney beds are getting firmer and harder. I didn't find the case in this bed. I like a softer bed.
I like a little bit more firm, so it's kind of a give and take. I can sleep in it, so I'll take it. When DVC beds seem to be just within a range of soft or a little bit more firmer, so it's not gonna either way kill me.
You will me.
No.
But it was kind of funny though. But we stayed at the same resort in the Garden Room Villas. That bed was so hard, so that was different in the resort.
Yeah, I think
kind of a weird little off topic.
I think DVC gets a little bit different beds is what we're kind of getting at. Let's talk also about around the beds and everything around the room. It's connectivity. There wasn't a whole lot of USB ports in the living room area. There was some in the bedroom, which was fine. But plugins in the living room were in weird spots. It was just kind of you can tell it was an older placement of everything.
And just the rooms felt like the layout, like you didn't have as much space to walk in the actual bedrooms. And it was like not as much storage. Like I felt like I couldn't put away my suitcases and unpack the way I usually do to get them out of the way. That was a little bit more problematic in these rooms.
Yeah. So let's go to the bathrooms. I mean, we're kind of going everywhere, but we're kind of everywhere on this because it's kind of takes you every which way with pros and cons of this room.
Okay, so the main bathroom is kind of an interesting setup because it kind of is between the main bedroom and the living room. So you have the bathroom portion that opens up to the living room with a door, and it has a shower, toilet, sink. But then there's a second door that opens up to the main bedroom kind of area where it's a second area where it has like double sinks and it's got the bathtub and a walk-in closet, but that door can shut and lock off that or kind of close off that area. So it's kind of a weird, like the doors open and close in a weird way. Nice because people in the living room don't have to go through the main bedroom to use that main bathroom, but it's just, it's different.
It's just awkward. And talking about awkward is some people love this, some people hate it, are those shutters to the bathtub.
Okay, I like it when I'm not using it in the tub. If I'm in the tub, it feels a little odd. But there's a huge tub in this bathroom. I love that about DVC rooms that have them because I love to go to Basin and get some bath bombs and relax after a day in the parks.
Let's talk about the second bedroom. It is a studio, so it's a lock-off, so that second bedroom is going to be like a studio room. There's good things about that, having all the convenience of that studio in there. Mm-hmm. But there's a bad thing with that too, and it felt a lot smaller.
It did. So it's kind of weird in the fact that it just seemed like a big open space and a toilet and a shower. It seemed more of a hotelish room than a DVC room kind of bathroom.
And talking about the showers, both showers the heads were a little bit shorter for me.
So the faucet size to his head was
right on my head when I was taking a shower. So it's not totally bad, but it's not the best.
Anyways, another thing is these rooms have the old slide thermostat. So it was really hard at times to regulate the rooms.
Yeah.
It was harder to find a balance.
Yeah, we had a really hard time between hot and cold and trying to get that fine balance and fine tune it. It's so much easier when you have the up and down temperatures and you can set it Celsius or Fahrenheit if you want to and just get that fine tune in.
So I'm going to put our room number right down here. For us, this room, it had a beautiful river view. We could see the boats going from Epcot to Hollywood Studios. And it was beautiful and we had a nice little patio. But
Yeah, but is if you look down, there was laundry carts all day outside of our view.
It was like the train of dirty laundry, like different like bins where they get pulled along. But they parked it outside the room all day long, and there's people out there talking. It was a little bit loud. It was okay.
It could happen at any spot you're at. It's just kind of luck of the draw if you get that. Okay, so please like,
subscribe,
and follow along with our Ohana. So what was our overall thoughts of the room?
So we all agree we hated the lock-off option.
Yeah, this is kind of a weird deal. Sometimes those lock-offs are good, sometimes they're bad. Mimi really liked having all the conveniences of the coffee pot and everything in there. But overall, it felt like it ate a lot more room.
Plus, the one thing with the balcony is they have the sectioned off for the one bedroom, and then there's like a little break, and then there's a section off part for the second studio. So it's not all connected as one long one. So we kind of wish we had done a dedicated. I think in the future we'll stay dedicated if we can.
At the Boardwalk. So overall, we like the Boardwalk. It is a great resort. We'll link our resort tour down below of what are the pros and cons of it.
I know we talk about cons because we always tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, but overall, I was really comfortable in this room, and I would definitely stay in it again.
Yeah, so that's great. So with that, I think it's time for us to say goodbye and
find your magic. Bye, everyone.